YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we're looking at this beer. This beer is from Quebec. This is Mons Abbey Witte d'Abbey. So Abbey Witte or Witte d'Abbey. So again, a Belgian style beer. Of course it is. It's from Quebec. Quebecers like the Belgian style beers. Looking at an Abbey White Ale. It's 5% alcohol, corked and caged. Not much of a pop. I actually was expecting more, but there is a good deal of smoke coming out of here. So we just got a big old regular glass here. It is a 750, but it is only 5% alcohol. So it's a big beer, but it's not a big beer at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. Now this beer needed a very good Weiss roll because there was a lot of sediment. There still is. This beer is very, very much darker in the bottle right now than what's in the glass, but it was crystal clear until I did like a 5-minute Weiss roll almost. It took a while to get that sediment to release from the bottom. But hazy straw colored, big bright white head, lots of carbonation. It's just a popping in there. It's a pretty looking beer. The carbonation is, well, the head is wearing away quickly, but when you pour it, you do get a good deal ahead. Look at that beer. That's a pretty beer. It really is. For a wheat beer, that is pretty. It's exactly what you'd expect it to look like. Yeah. Still some in the bottle. This glass is about a bomber glass, so it'll hold 650. So we'll have about 100 milliliters left in here when we're done. There we go. A little bit of beer left in there. There we go. Smell. It smells good. It does. It smells good. Lots of orange. No cloves, really. No coriander. Not really any of that banana smell that you normally get. Lots of orange. Greens and orange. They're not quite orange peel, actual orange. Like the juice. The juice, the flesh. Smells good. Let's try it. Cheers, guys. You know what? Excuse me. It's not a great white beer, but it's a good white beer. I mean, you're really not getting a lot of the taste you expect from a Belgian wit. You're not getting the cloves or coriander. You're not getting the banana. You are getting a grainy sweetness. You're getting a nice little bit of wheat, and you're getting both orange peel and orange flesh with a clean finish. I mean, you're not getting, again, because you're not getting the banana or the cloves or anything, you're not getting anything on the back of the palate, really. Get a little bit of orange on the back of the palate, a little bit of orange peel, and a little bit of just a generic graininess. Is that a problem? No. Is it something to write home about and be excited about? Again, no, it isn't. It's a fine beer, though. It is a salvageable beer. It is a serviceable beer. There's nothing wrong with this beer. It's just not anything great. The price, is it $6.95, $7.95, something like that for the 750. It was bought at the beer store, which would make me think that even though it says microbrewery on the back and all this about Quebec, and it's the Brasseurs Belge Brassie or something like that. Don't know enough about them. Don't know if they're owned by somebody. Don't know anything like that. I didn't look it up because I'm just telling you what I think of the beer. I don't really care as much about the history. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This is the time where I just don't. Yeah. Is it owned by a big guy? It might be. Is it not? I don't know. It might not be. Is it great? No. Is it good? Yes. And I mean, that's all that really matters. It's clean, easy drinking white beer. Now, I took this beer out of my fridge at 9:30ish at night. Oh, I didn't get to drinking it until right now is 1. I just forgot it was there. So this is probably a couple degrees lower than my basement temperature. Keep my house at about 19 during the winter, so my basement's at about 17. So we're probably looking at 16 or 15 degrees right now. And at that temperature, there's nothing to complain about in this beer. There's no faults. There's nothing like that. It's just an easy drinking, clean beer. Out of 10? Probably a 6. I have no problem drinking it. I just don't want to pay $8 for it ever again. On tap at a bar somewhere? Probably possible. Buying a bottle of it for at home? No. Yeah, it's just, let's just pour the rest in. Let's get all that yeast sediment in there too. We'll give it one more sip with everything in. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, everything's in. There's nothing left in there. So we'll give it one more sip with everything in and see if anything's changed. Cheers. No, even with all the yeast there, it's serviceable. That's it, just serviceable. Big bottle, nice ABV, nothing offensive. Drink it if you want to, don't drink it if you don't want to. You're not missing anything either way. You might love it, you might hate it. Who cares? Try it, tell me what you think. Don't try it, tell me why you wouldn't try it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, have a wonderful night.